Would you drink this water?
Maybe if there weren't so many kids swimming just a couple feet away. Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we are here at Rainbow River. It is one of the most beautiful places in all of Florida to kayak. So we're going to go on a nice little leisurely 2 mile up, 2 mile back kayak trip to the Spring Head. So if you want to come along with us and check it out, stick around. So let's go.
All right, babe, so how much was it to get in today?
All right guys, so we're starting our day here at KP Hole. It's about 2 miles, like I mentioned, from the Spring Head. It is still beautiful here, but I can tell you it gets even more gorgeous as we go upstream. They call it Rainbow River because of all the different colors of the river. There are some amazing colors you can see. I can see right here even some blues and greens out there. Yeah, so if you come here to KP Hole, it's about $5 to get in. That includes if you want to swim or launch a kayak or anything. It's $5 and that includes parking. So we're good all day at $5.
All right, cool. Is it $5 per person, per car?
Per person.
Per person. Okay, cool. Is there a discount for like seniors or veterans or anything like that? Do you know?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's get these kayaks in the river.
All right, let's get them launched. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we are here at Rainbow River, like Lewis said. It is such a beautiful river to kayak and to canoe. We are really excited to be here. We've been here a few times, brought some family and friends with us the last time we were here. Come with us, and hopefully we'll be able to see some wildlife. And you guys can see how crystal clear the water is. We are about, I think Lewis said, 2 miles from the Spring Head. So as we get closer to the Spring Head, the water gets clearer and bluer and prettier. All right, so it is 2:15. All right, so we dropped it at 2:15, babe. All right, guys, right there on that log is we see some turtles. I think there's like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of them right there. Yeah, they're just hanging out.
Alright, and so here we go. We are entering Rainbow Springs State Park. Motors must be turned up and raised out of water. Snorkeling and swimming are allowed in the marked swimming areas only. Canoes and kayaks may be landed at the designated landing only. Landing fee required. Fishing, tuba, and scuba diving are not permitted. Hope you enjoy your visit to this state park, aquatic preserve, and national natural landmark. Let's go. Look at the beautiful blues and greens over there. Crazy. And again, it's super clear. You can see all the way to the bottom.
All right, honey, so where are we?
All right, so we just made it to Rainbow Springs. This is the Spring Head. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. Worked up a little bit of sweat getting up here. It takes about 45 minutes, an hour. It's going at a pretty leisurely pace, really.
Yeah.
Pretty much anybody can make it up here from KP Hole. It's about 2 miles, but super easy, beautiful place. So we just got here. We were told it's $2 to park our kayaks here, and they told us to put the money in the bin. We don't have exact change, so we're just going to do a $5 and pay the $1 for it, I guess.
Okay.
I think this is the right thing.
Yeah, he said it was like a big pipe. You just shove it in there.
Yeah, I guess it's got a lock down there to make sure they can get the money out. I thought about putting it in here, but it seems like
that's not. Yeah, it's not.
I think it's supposed to be pamphlets or something, so we're gonna shove it in there.
Okay.
And we have video evidence that we paid because I think everybody else gets wristbands and we don't. All right.
All right, we're gonna go swim.
Yeah, let's go swim.
All right, cool. I am hot.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty.
Well, one day we may have to come up here and do a video of the actual park because it is kind of neat. There's a lot of walking trails and some waterfalls to check out.
Man-made waterfalls, though.
Some of the tallest in Florida.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Because they're all man-made, pump-driven.
Yeah.
Obviously Florida's pretty flat, but it's still a beautiful area. Lots of gardens and such to check out. So it's cool. It's I thought it was $10 to get in here if you come in the other way, but the reason we don't launch from here is it's super far. It's like quarter mile, half mile walk.
To drag the kayaks.
Which isn't far if you're just walking, but if you're dragging the kayaks, carry both of them. She carries all the rest of the stuff. I mean, one's 40 pounds, one's 45 pounds, 85 pounds worth of kayaks in each hand.
Yeah.
And they're 10 feet long.
Right.
So it's not the most pleasant walk. We'd rather go down to KP Hole. And
right.
yeah,
that makes sense.
But let's go check it out.
All right, cool. I think this might be one of the spring heads here. I think there's actually 2 of them because we can see some rippling coming up from there.
Yeah, there's like a hole.
Yeah.
A couple little fish down there too.
Yeah. All right, let's go find the real swimming hole because I am hot.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into the water.
Yeah.
Feels so good. It's
I know.
72 degrees year round.
Oh, I can't wait.
Maybe a little cold in wintertime, but here in the summer,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Perfect.
Let's get in.
All right, guys, and this is it. This is it. So the spring head is just on the other side of the swimming area. I think the main one is just over there. And it's probably the most clear, beautiful water, at least fresh water, that we've ever seen. So
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is not photoshopped at all.
no, yeah, we don't even know how to use Photoshop.
Well, I'm learning. That's how we're doing our thumbnails. We're learning.
Yeah.
Learning new skills every day.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to Photoshop video though.
Yeah.
That might be beyond us. So, all right. Alright guys, so we are at the spring head right now and I will show you guys what it looks like. We just went swimming and it was so cold. I like cold water, but I guess I didn't really know what 72-degree water felt like until I was in there. So we had a really great time swimming and splashing around. It is pretty deep, all things considering. I could not touch the bottom. I think Lewis could touch in some parts, but I was not able to touch. So yeah, definitely bring your life vest or a noodle or a float or something to hold on to if you guys decide to come out this way. But yeah, so we are going to just float on back. We decided to paddle up so then we can float back to the truck. So yeah, we will take you guys with us and show you all of the animals and the cool things we see between here and KP Hole where we jumped in. Alright guys, so right that way is the springhead. So we are about as close as you can get to it without going to the restricted area. And then back over here, you can see behind these trees and a little bit to the right, the pavilion. That is actually the like the pay station where you pay for the state park here, and they have a little cafe. And then past that and over a little bit more to the right, they have some walking trails. Yeah, so we will come back and actually visit the park in and of itself. Maybe this fall, maybe when it's a little bit cooler because it's just so hot now in July. So yeah, it's a great place to come to cool off. And yeah, and you guys can see there's people who are barbecuing. So you're able to come and spend the whole day and make a whole thing about it. And guys, I cannot get over how blue the water is. I mean, that's Lewis's kayak. He's in a blue kayak. And honestly, the water is even much more clear than, or much more blue than his kayak is. So it's super, super, super awesome. And it's so deep, it's very deceiving. Like, it looks like it's not that deep, but it's probably, I would say, 8-9 foot to the bottom. So maybe on the way back, we'll see some fish. And I can show you guys some turtles right there. Just being turtles. Just doing turtle things. Alright, we're going to start heading back to KP Hole. That's where we dropped in. That's where the truck is. But yeah, just look how awesome that water looks, guys. I mean, it is pure, fresh spring water. So I don't know if I would drink it because, you know, but I'm sure you could. Oh, and there's some fish right there. I don't know if you guys can see them. Some fish right there. Question for you.
What's that?
Would you drink this water?
Maybe if there weren't so many kids swimming just a couple feet away.
But I mean, could you drink this water?
I don't know. I'm not a survivalist.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the correct answer is probably no, but
Mm-hmm. In a pinch?
I bet you could.
Mm.
I bet you if you really needed to, I bet you could.
Yeah. Guys, that fish is so close to me. You see him? I don't know what kind of fish he is, but he's a fish. Or she's a fish. There's fish all around, yes. Ah, there's a little fish right there. It's crazy. We've seen a lot of birds and fish and turtles today.
Yeah, there's always a lot of wildlife out here.
Yeah.
Luckily, no alligators, though.
No
alligators. There are
alligators.
signs that say they're alligators.
Yeah, but we haven't seen any.
You expect alligators in any fresh water here in Florida, but I haven't seen any.
Yeah. I would love to see a river otter. I saw one for like a second the last time we were here, but
I think the alligators don't prefer this water because it's so clear. I think
it's just cold.
It could be it too.
Yeah.
I think they like a little more murky.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. There's a little turtle down there. He was chasing a fish. Now he's all camera shy. He didn't want to do nothing. Yeah. There's some fish.
Alright, that is where we docked our kayaks, and then we walked behind all those trees, and that is where we went swimming. So, super short walk, maybe, I don't know, 300 feet, maybe. Alright, and then we are heading back on down the river. The spring, I think. I think it's a spring, technically. I'll ask Lewis.
All right, guys, so here's your pro tips for kayaking Rainbow River. I'd say number one is start at the KP Hole. It's a little local park. It's about $2 to park there, and then you can kayak 2 miles up to the spring head. Pretty easy to kayak, but then you can enjoy just a nice leisurely sail back along with the currents on the way back. I'd say number two is when you get here to the spring head, it'd be good if you have your swimming gear. If you want to bring a snorkel, it is a little deep. It's about 8 feet deep. So no one's going to be able to touch. So a lot of people have noodles, are probably a good idea. I think they do rent noodles actually here if you were to come to the actual park. And I think you probably just go up front and rent them. They're probably $1 or $2 a piece. And number three is bring a dry bag. It's got my cell phone, it's got my keys and wallet, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet because it's inside these dry bags. So these are really cheap. Pick them up on Amazon. We got a ton of them. We use them on the jet skis or kayaking. So
And I'll link those down below.
really good idea there. I'd say, and bonus pro tip is gloves. Kayaking, always use gloves. Save you from getting blisters. So that'll do it for us today here. So we're gonna just enjoy our nice little cruise back, and we'll see you next weekend. All right, guys, so here's your pro tips for kayaking Rainbow Springs. All right, guys, so here's your pro tips for kayaking Crystal River. No.